Hi, so it's going to be a tutorial on how to break up tiling patterns in Sims Painter. So let's say you have this texture, this is a good one to show it on, and you want to tile it up, but you see like a bunch of repeating patterns. Normally you would like do some shit where you duplicate it, you multiply, you maybe do like a clouds, change the balance a bit, change the scale, and then like do some rotation, and you can like repeat this a couple times. And it does a fairly decent job. If you know what you're doing, it does like a decent job, but it kind of destroys the underlying material a bit more than what the way I'm going to show you is. So if we come to Designer, we create a new package, make sure it's empty, and just call it like tiling generator. Press enter, just save it wherever the hell, and then press spacebar, add an output node, and then search for a make its tile patch gray. You can do color, but make it tile patch grayscale. Plug that in, and then plug an input into the end of this. And then what this will do is it'll allow us to expose all these parameters and use it as a way to avoid repeating patterns. So what you can do is right click on this node specifically, and then press expose parameters. And then you're gonna have to tick all this shit. So I'm just gonna pause and then tick it. Once all of it is ticked, you can just press OK, and then save, and then it'll allow you to adjust this stuff in Painter. So if we just right click on this, press publish as SBSAR file, and just press publish, and then go back to Painter, open up wherever the fuck you did it, drag it in, and I'm just going to set it to an alpha because I do in grayscale values, and then it'll be right here. Ignore that one. Drag it onto your black mask, and then what you can do is you can plug your cobweb material into the input here. And so in order to control the like amount it tiles, it's Octave. It's a bit, I don't know what the fuck it's called Octave, but whatever. You can adjust the rotation, so it like randomly rotates the texture, and it'll automatically blend between each one. So if you go to Mask Precision, if I set this all the way down to 0, or sorry, all the way up to 1, you can see the obvious tiling here. But if you just set it down, it's like a triplanar blend between each texture. So then you can do some like rotation random, just like break it up a bit more. You can change the width and the height. And then a big one that I do is disorder. If you do too much disorder, it'll like have gaps in the texture a bit, but it's fine. If you just change the rotation back, like you can already see that this is like infinitely better than if I change it to like, it's a bit laggy to be honest, but this is already infinitely better than this. It like breaks up a lot more, and if you don't like how much it's like blending, you can just change the precision, sorry. And then yeah, see it's like a sphere of influence around it. And actually we can see that by so you can change the mask warping, so it has like, it avoids like the blending. If you change the mask size, and I change the warping down to what the fuck it was at, 1 or whatever, you can see it's just a circle going in and out in each direction, and then it just blends between them. And then the mask warping straight up just like warps between it, so it's like less of a gradual transition and more of just a harsh fall off without actually being a full-on thing. What the fuck, I don't know what I'm trying to say. There you go, you're done. That's all you need.